We're going to quickly just go through the transfer window business quickly, and then we're going to catch up with Nath. Brought in a multitude of players. Jurin Timber, Lissandro Martinez, Gabriel Menino came for 30 million from Palmeiras. He looks like a bit of a wonder kid. Reece James, we've spent a hell of a lot of money on him. Andy Collins is another youngster brought in from Dortmund's second team. Machada from Nacional, Jovic from Partizan for 3.5. We've also let go a couple of players as well. Memphis Depay for nearly £50 million. That was something that happened that I didn't realise was going to happen. Ryan Kent, Mariano gone, Antoine Griezmann, Pjanic. And then at the back end of last season, we also brought in Giovanni Reina, Lorenzo Luca, who's a big striker from Pisa, Alexander Isak, Marcos Llorente, Makoko, Odegaard and Matthias de Ligt all came in. So we've done some decent business. The squad looks like this for the first game of the season. We're going to go with ter Stegen, Maricic, Araujo, de Ligt and James. De Jong sitting in front of them as he did all last season. Llorente and Odegaard as the two central midfielders. Musiala on the left, Fati on the right, Isak up front. Odegaard, I know Nath has a real issue with the Odegaard signing. It's just I've had him at Arsenal on this game and he has done absolute wonders for me. So I like him. I think he's a good player on this game.
Yeah, good luck. First game of the season.
Good luck. I'll see you soon.
All right.
Right, so we're going to get into the dressing room. We're favourites for a reason. We're going to have to do all the tunnel stuff. Hope your team can produce. It's going to be a tricky match. It's a while ago Barcelona defeated us and played Vigo. Did we? Okay. Can't remember the last time we played them, so if we do an opposition name, they're going to be like the bottom, aren't they? So we lost 3-1 back in January. Okay, so I mean that says it all. A few more defeats will become a bogey team. Always nice to start with doing. There's a real buzz around the place, and I think there is a real buzz, especially on my end. We have a very good looking squad this season. Like I said, there's a number of sides. I'd love to try and get another left back in. That's something that I was trying to do the other night. Doesn't seem to be working as well just yet. So we'll have to have a look at that in the coming weeks. But as I say, we've got the games. I will just show you the schedule before the game starts. So we start off with the game against Vigo. We play Sociedad the following week, and then we got Real Madrid. We're at home, so that is a good chance to hopefully beat them and pull some points clear early on. Obviously, anyone that saw the end of last season, we threw it away really with defeats to Osasuna and to Real Madrid right towards the end of the season. So we're hoping to not do that again this season, especially getting ourselves in such a strong position and throwing it away from there. So hoping to get into a good position. I think we look stronger, if I'm completely honest, on paper completely. Musiala into Llorente now, and he looks forward for Isak. Isak, who took the role as lone striker, ball up top, Musiala takes it down, and Jamal Musiala scores, and there's going to be a VAR decision here. And that looked onside. It looks like he ran past his man. He did. It's the opening goal of the game. Llorente's ball into Isak. He laid it across Ansu Fati, just chips the ball over. Musiala in behind the defender. That is a lovely finish. And he didn't do an awful lot last season, I've got to be honest. And he has started the season like an absolute house on fire here. Scores with his first chance. 6.5 minutes in. We lead by 1-0. And I'm just going to be looking at that, the heat map, of, where the players are positioned throughout this. As Odegaard gets in the right inside channel now. He goes down. There's going to be a penalty kick. Is the ref got to check this or not? As there, Haruo has fouled Odegaard. I mean, it looked like a penalty. He went through the back of him. Penalty has been awarded. So inside 10 minutes, who's stepping up to take this? Is it going to be Musiala? Or is that Fati? No, it's Isak. Isak steps up, scores on his debut. Exactly what he needs to do. Inside 10 minutes, we are 2-0 up. And we couldn't ask to get off to a better start than this. I've got to be completely honest. And we have been absolutely fantastic there. I thought that might get a little bit of a reaction. It didn't. So we're letting Vigo back into it just a little bit. We're not dominating the possession like I thought we would. Odegaard fires into Musiala. That's a great save by Ruben Blanco. A little bit more direct. Ball in towards that near post area. Musiala getting the volley away. As de Ligt with a bullet header and Blanco with another good save. As Odegaard will look in and that's headed away. Odegaard will try and pick it up. He does. He's got a bit of time and space. Infield to de Ligt. De Jong now. Looks at that ball. It's fell for Isak and scores. That was weird. because I thought that wasn't. I thought the play had stopped there. Odegaard played it into the league, squared to De Jong. The ball through from Musiala. The tackle went in. Isak got there and it literally dribbled across the line and just raced inside the other post. And it's 3-0. Alexander Isak gets his second goal of the game as Real Madrid have gone 4-0 up now. And Maricic now. And I think we've... Oh, ball over top. Odegaard. Great touch. Odegaard on his debut. Scores. That one's going to count. No VAR to look at that. 4-0. Goals on the debut for both Alexander Isak and Martin Odegaard. Exactly what the doctor ordered. And we're going to have a late highlight here with 90 seconds left on the clock. It's De Jong. And that is... so poor as we give Iago Aspas a simple goal. Let's have a look what he did for this game. Doing a little bit of early scouting. Vinicius on the left, Pino on the right. Savic, Cruz, Zakaria. Granada have made a loan offer for Moukoko as a regular starter.
You're right.
So I'm all for that. 17. Getting a regular starter in the in La Liga. I'm all for that. And brought your goalkeeper in as a backup goalkeeper.
Yep.
That's fine by me. I'll squad registration. Can I get him? Where is he? There he is. Perfect.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting Cancelo in. I will be honest. It would be a pretty decent signing.
He looks like he's got some decent numbers, man. I'm going to be honest. I
mean, he's 28, so he's not going to exactly be one for the future. But
no, but if he fills, if you've got a decent left back, like a decent young left back or whatever, and he can, you can fill the job while the other guy comes through.
Yeah. Kylian is confirmed fit to start against Levante at home.
You're going to give him some minutes before we play each other here.
Yeah, of course, man. Got it.
Right, so Nino's on there.
Mate, it's a disgusting front three. Haaland, Mbappe, and Kareem the Dream.
Nice. Right, keep them as it is. I'm happy with that. Squad numbers for 2 players in the squad. Timber and Menino. Timber now will look to get this in. Arujo takes it down back to Timber. Lays it back to Reina. Seems to be at the heart of everything we're doing attacking-wise at the minute. Timber. Musiala's at the far stick. Musiala heads in. There's no flag. Referee had his finger to his ear, but I don't think there's going to be a VAR check. It is 1-0. That is a perfect start to the game. As the corner comes in from the far post, and Mikel Merino is headed in. And that is not what we ordered here. As we've conceded another corner. Ball in. Surely there's a hint of offside there. There certainly looked like it. No, it's going to count. Well, there's a turn up for the books. I mean, we haven't really been FM, but that is so angry at that. That is awful. I mean, I'm looking at this game against Sociedad. It makes me sick. 1.99 versus a 0.99 XG. The team that got 1.99 XG scored 1 goal, and the team that scored 0.99 XG scored 2 goals. Dominant throughout the first half, created better opportunities, completed a large number of passes, and but dominant in the first half, but struggled to make any ground throughout the second half. Why? Why were we so poor in the second half? Like, we created nothing, and they were best at the end of the game when they didn't score. I don't know what happened. It's just, I said on my thing, I can't even say we were FM because we weren't, technically FM. We were, I don't know, we just caught out with 2 silly corners. It's frustrating.
Happens, mate, unfortunately. I mean, I'd said on my stream originally that. I'll say originally. I don't know why I said originally. It's nothing to do with it being original. But obviously they were cash rich from the Ishak sale, so it'd be interested to see sort of how, if, when they.
I mean, to be fair,
they sort of get to reinvest the money, but
they haven't.
Yeah.
They bought that Castellao in from AC Milan for 3.6 million.
Mm.
And then apart from that, no one. I mean, they signed Wage from me for nearly 10 million. That's a nice signing. I think he could be Ridvan Yilmaz brought in. Turkish, 21-year-old. Decent numbers. Quick little fullback by the look of it. Decent room to improve. Can't knock too much of that. Through the ranks at Besiktas. Played 33 games in the Turkish Super League for them last year. Played some continental games as well, so all looking good. So he had 11 caps for his country. He's still in the under-21s.
Is that right?
Ridvan Yilmaz. He's 13 caps for the Turkish first team.
Oh, Delict is the key for Barcelona, apparently.
He's one of them. He has to be, mate. 23 as well. I didn't realise. I forgot how young he was, actually, between Thingy. I mean, I know Juve didn't have a good season last season. So I know, like, as you put it, a team that nearly got relegated last season, which I think is a little bit harsh, but, you know. I know what you're trying to do. You said, he said you brought Delict from Juve, a team that nearly got relegated last year.
Yeah, I call it. Yeah.
I know what you're trying to do there. I know you're trying to make me double take on what I've signed, but as I said to you before, mate, I am happy with what we've got, as much as I'm really frustrated after the last game, and hopefully that means that we can do big things. But the problem is, I said this on my stream just, we can't be giving you too many points. We can't be chasing you from day one, because I don't know. I mean, I don't see where you're going to lose, mate. I know it sounds like a really stupid thing to say, because obviously this game is, you know, there's a possible FM in there at some point or another, and there's a possible chance of, you know, if you playing fucking Cadiz and them grabbing a 90th minute goal and then winning 1-0 or scoring early and just hanging on. I know
Cadiz have really hurt you, haven't they?
Yeah. I
know. Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna get away from it. And I know there's. I mean, Osasuna,
you're not gonna get away from it because you keep bringing it up.
I mean, Osasuna.
It's not as if I'm constantly bashing you over the head with Cadiz, but it's.
I mean, to be fair, Osasuna hurt me more. To be honest, big vote of confidence coming in for the big man here. 4 changes from the game where we lost 2-1 to Real Sociedad, or Real San Sebastian, as I don't know why they're called that in this game, but anyway. So, going out is Ansu Fati, it's Frankie de Jong, it's Lisandro Martinez, and Timber. And coming in...
Timber played this far this year?
What's that?
Is Urian Timber played so far this year?
Yeah, he played the last game. Had the last game.
Right.
And then we're bringing in... Reece James is back in. Ridvan Yilmaz gets a big seal of approvals. He starts. Odegaard comes back in to partner Gio Reyna, who's the other change. Gio Reyna started actually this game. Odegaard and Gio Reyna playing the central midfield with Llorente dropping back for Frankie de Jong, and Pedri's coming on the right for whoever I said had a poor game, Ansu Fati, who hasn't started well at all. Might have to start playing him as a striker, you know, but it'd be nice to start well and get on the front foot. I'd consider us the outsiders for this one. Play a little bit of mind games before the game. Right then, here we are at the camp now. Jesus Gil Manzano is the referee.
Just looking at the lineups, mate.
It's fine by me. Musiala on the left, Pedri on the right. Musiala cutting in from the left hand side. Pedri staying wide on that right hand side, looking to get the crosses in. We have started relatively deep as Ridvan Yilmaz will try and get it in, headed away. Reyna into Odegaard. Ridvan again, Llorente. Nice little passing. That's it. Go a little bit more direct at times. Pedri. That's it. Win it back. That's it. Byline. Oh, what's that, mate? Musiala. Ridvan. Come on, Llorente. Oh, don't let him force us back. Llorente again.
Ooh.
Llorente. Reyna. Ball up top. Odegaard's in behind. Martin Odegaard. Second of the season. Bit more direct, and that's what we've been trying to do this season. Be a little bit more direct. And that was well worked. Some derby ball there at his finest. Reina with a lovely switch ball across. And that is a cushioned finish inside of the left foot. Martin Odegaard at near post corner. Rio with the save. And oh my word, David Alaba on the post. Doing what you need him to do. And Odegaard flying in there to give away the throw-in. Your average position, I mean, your defence sits so high up the pitch. I noticed in the last game they were so high. Odegaard on that inside right channel now. What can he do? Switches it to Ridvan, who's looked very comfortable out there. I've got to be honest so far. Isaac, Reina again. He goes back to James, Llorente, Odegaard, Isaac turns. Musiala, can he get the ball across? He does for Ridvan Yilmaz. But we cannot afford to keep giving away these missing these chances, because they're not going to miss the chances. If they have a chance like that, they're not going to miss it. And Mbappe's not going to shut. Oh, Isaac's through. Isaac's hit the post.
Are you winding me up?
Alexander Isak has just scored, and I'm not entirely sure what has just happened there. Ridvan's fired that ball into Isak. Gets there first time shot, hits the post. And Courtois has been pulling out his best Tom Daly there. He's just dived onto the penalty spot, and Isak's never going to have an easy goal to score this season. And to be fair, we should be out of sight now. We've had a couple of good chances. Yilmaz hitting the outside of the post as well. And we've had a lot of shots so far, and I'm happy with that. Nothing more needs to be said at this point. As Ridvan Yilmaz, that's a poor throw there.
Oh, come on. That was there to win.
So Delict into Odegaard, who's dropped deep back to go into Isak now. Can he turn around his man? Looking for Pedri. It's poor from Pedri more than Isak.
What on earth is that? Again, it's just these crappy balls in the highlights that are just not servicing us at all. What? Again? Really?
Ridvan Yilmaz. And I don't know. I was going to say I don't know why he hasn't got the assist for the second goal. It's because he had the shot off the post. But Ridvan Yilmaz on that left-hand side looks a fantastic ball into that corridor of uncertainty. And Alexander Isak, 2 goals again. That's 4 so far this season for him. And I said to you over message that he was the sign that I was a little bit uncertain about the following day. But there's half an hour left, and we cannot let you into the game now, because you've got some clinical players, Zakaria, Serge, SMS.
Oh, really?
And
this is a substitution highlight.
Oh, okay.
Has to have been, because that was just pathetic.
I was going to say, what the fuck was that from Haaland? Alaba, corner kick. Haaland's there at the near post, and I don't mind conceding corner goals, because scored enough of them, but I am not sure about what Ter Stegen was doing there. That was questionable. Is Alaba going to shoot? Surely he can't score from this range. Ter Stegen and Haaland, and that's not a foul. Please not a foul. And cleared away, and Isak. Oh, that's a good win by Musiala, and Isak now can get it down the left hand side out for a throw in.
Camavinga not standing for it.
No, I thought there might have been a. That looks questionable if it's over the line, mate.
I've never seen one of them actually count.
No, neither have I. But you've definitely come back into it in this second half.
Oh, that's 3 subs, isn't it? Yeah, can't do anything else.
Yeah, so we got 9.5 minutes to play. 10.5 minutes to play. Sorry, 3-1. Even with 5 minutes left, we do not want to be conceding. I don't want to be in stoppage time at 3-2, shitting myself at every highlight. Well, you don't want to be in that position. Okay, let's make a final change. Let's try and freshen up. And we've made up for that defeat. And Real Madrid have dropped down to 5th or 6th. And that is a fantastic result. Ridvan Yilmaz, 8.2. Best performer, man of the match on his debut. What a man. Odegaard and Reina, 8.2 and 7.4 in the centre of that midfield. 2 man, absolutely sensational. 3.1 XG to 1.18. 3 clear-cut chances, 3 goals. And we didn't even have to score from a corner kick. That's when you know things are going well. When you don't even have to score from a corner kick. And the top one says, I expect to see you all in training tomorrow. You don't deserve a rest after that performance. That is a disgusting thing to say. That is a good result in a close-fought rivalry. And as you may see on my YouTube highlights of this, I may have just got a little bit excited after that victory. Villarreal, who have one player that I know we've both looked at signing, and James Tarkowski. Alright then, open highlight. Ball in, De Ligt far post, 1-0. Matthijs De Ligt gets his first of the season, first real chance of the game, first highlight of the game, and we lead by a goal to nil. Odegaard with the ball into the far post. Absolute brilliant stuff there. We lead by a goal to nil. And just keep calm, because there's no point getting excited just yet. I mean, Madrid have dropped down to 6th after what happened last time out. They play Vigo, who actually we smashed last time out. Just worry why we got this 1-goal advantage, that we're not going to kill this game off. Llorente, Isaac hits a shot and Asensio tips it round the post. Good save from him, diving down low to his left there. We just need a second goal. Will just be ideal. Aruo's header is tipped over. It's another corner kick. We're starting to dominate now as Odegaard puts in again. Aruo gets up, and Ronald Araujo gets the second of the game, and hopefully that should be enough to seal the 3 points here at the Nou Camp with 32 minutes to go. Again, it would be a silly time to concede, as that ball is fired long, and Araujo, plenty of time and space, can play it between him and ter Stegen, who play multiple passes, trying to get their pass count up there surely. There's some nice little triangles there deep as Rid van Yilmaz into Musiala. Yilmaz again, Reina with the ball. Isaac turns Pau Torres, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, goes under the goalkeeper. 5th goal of the season for Alexander Isak. And we're going to finish this game here 3-0. How have Real got on 5-2 in their game? Haaland with another hat-trick. Absurd. That's 10, I think, for the season there for him. I was impressed with Isak getting 5, but 10 goals for him.
Haaland's league. Welcome to the Haaland show.